Hello, my name is Ian. Welcome to Catix. I'll be with you today. Thank you so much for subscribing and continue being with us. Again, I really appreciate. So today we are going to discuss 5 myths about used cars that are maybe may not be true, but we'll just discuss them anyway. These are 5 used car myths that are not true. That is used cars. Most of us, especially where I'm from, we buy used cars. So, number one, people say the resale value of a used car will be as good as nothing. This myth is not true because whenever you want to sell a used car, if you buy a car and you're a car enthusiast, you usually make a lot of improvements on it. Maybe you can change the tires, maybe you can improve the engine and do one or two things to it. Whenever you want to resell the car, you can always sell it even for a higher value than you bought it. Actually, there are some people who do that business. They buy used cars, they improve them, they do body works and stuff, and then they resell it again. So it's not entirely true. However, it's true in some cases, but not all. Number two, used cars with large mileage are not worth it. This myth is not true because the mileage of a car largely depends on one, the model of the car, two, the type of car you're using, and also three, who owns the car. The car can be a low mileage but very, very poorly maintained. So at the same time, it can be a high mileage but very well maintained. So it just depends on who had the car before you. And you just need to check the condition of the car. Some cars are very old but they are very mechanically sound, and they have been taken care of very well by the owners. So it's not entirely true that cars with a large mileage are not worth it. So the third myth is missing maintenance history means a faulty car. This does not really mean the car is faulty. The maintenance history is usually dependent on the owner of the car. Some owners may not be good enough to keep the history with them. Some may not even offer you with the history. But when you're purchasing the car, it's usually nice to either ask for the maintenance history or receipts for that matter, or you can physically ask for a story. I usually advise people when you're buying a car, buy a story. Ask for a story, a background check about the car. Has it ever been, how has it been being driven in the past? Who has been driving it? How has the maintenance been done over the years? Are there any parts that have been changed? If so, which ones? And why were they changed? Were they worn out? Was it involved in an accident? It's good to know the history so that you know where you are coming from, where you're going to. Even makes it easier for diagnosis. The fourth myth is that a second-hand car will need frequent maintenance. Again, this is not true because it depends on who had the car before you. If the one who had the car before you usually used to take good care of the car, it doesn't mean it will need frequent maintenance. It also depends on the model of the car. Some cars are naturally very good and reliable, some are not. So this myth is not entirely true. The fifth myth is buying a new car is an investment, buying an old car is a liability. Again, this depends on what you're looking for. Remember, everyone has his or her own reason for buying a car. If you're buying a car for commercial purposes, I would advise you go for a new one. If you're buying for personal use, you can go for a second-hand one. However, depending on the model, the type of vehicle you need, maybe it's one for carrying heavy loads, maybe it's a passenger service vehicle, maybe it's and all sorts of reasons. So just consider whatever you are looking for from the car However, I usually say do not drive the mileage, drive the car. Don't look at the mileage so much, look at the car, the condition of the car physically. Most of the faults within the car can be identified by just simply looking at the parts. Look at the chassis, you look at the body, is it rusty, is it cracked, does it have dents, are they massive dents, are they deep cuts and all that? Is the windshield okay, are the windows working okay and all that? So anytime you want to purchase a used car, you consider your own results. Have a to-do list, at least that tells you why you want the car and what you're looking for when you're buying the car. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us again on Car Tips. Thank you. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Peace out.